Okay, so in this video, we're going to be looking at trouble I had with the speedometer not working. So sometime back, the speedometer randomly stopped working, and while I'm putting a new dash in, I thought, well, I'll deal with this problem while I got the dash out. And I was convinced, I don't know why I had it stuck in my head, but I was convinced that there was something back here that was the problem. And so I thought, well, before I start ripping this apart, because I don't really need this out any further, for my new dash. But it's like, well, before I disassemble all this, which is a pain, let me see if the problem's actually under the hood. And I actually found the problem. So I have a drill hooked up to the other end of the cable. Okay, so now I have my lovely assistant. Okay, go ahead and do the drill. Okay, yeah, exactly. Go ahead and do the drill. Okay, all right. So that lets me know that the problem isn't behind here, but it's actually under the hood. So that's good news. Okay, so I have my drill hooked up to the other end of the cable for the speedometer. Right there, just like that. And I was just turning that speedometer cable is what I was doing, and seeing the needle jump. So I was super happy about that. That means all that assembly behind the dash is fine. And I'll show you what I discovered the problem is. Okay, so there's the master cylinder. There's the cable that I disconnected. That's what I had a hold of with the drill. And it came out of there, which is the transducer, excuse me. And this transducer, it's a little hard to reach. I'll try to put it back. Is responsible for the cruise control and the tachometer there. Or I'm sorry, for the miles per hour, the speedometer. Jeez, I'm an idiot. I can't do two things at one time. But anyway, put it back for now. But that was the problem, the transducer, and I'll replace it. But right now I'm working on the dash. But so just as a tip, you can do what you want, but before you rip your dash apart and assume the problem is behind the speedometer, it might be your transducer. So hopefully that helps.